It's Friday the 2nd of February 2018 and we're back in Blackpool 1 week before the park opens. It's a week tomorrow until we're going to be back on side the rides here at Blackpool Pleasure Beach, and what a glorious day it is here today. I'm with Harry over here with his shorts on. Oh wait,
Thanks.
It's Alex.
Hello, yeah. Thanks. Cheers.
Right, hang on a minute, let's get something straight
Go
here.
on.
What's that?
It's my legs, eh?
Yeah. You're wearing shorts. Are you the new Harry or something?
No, God, no.
Are you trying to be Harry Turnstiles?
I'm definitely not trying to be Harry Turnstiles. I wouldn't try to get that away from it, no. But I was a bit warm. I thought I'd stick some shorts on, get the nice legs. I got a bit of a tan in Blackpool.
The nice legs, I'm not sure about that. Yeah. So yeah, we're in Blackpool and we've literally just parked up and we've seen quite a few rides testing already. We saw Big One going round, Big Dipper's been going round, and also the RCS crane is up for Icon construction. So it's not just going to be an Icon update today. We're going to hopefully get some footage of some of the rides testing, and later on we are here for a reason. There we are, talking of rides testing. It's just going up now, Big Dipper. We're here for the season pass registration day. So for 3 days every year, on the week before the park opens, you can actually come and get your season pass registered. So that's the reason for us coming up here as well today. It's not just to see Icon and have a little look round, but it's weird to think that in just over a week's time we're going to be inside the park. I can't wait. I'm really looking forward to getting back on some of the classic rides here, such as the Big Dipper, Grand National, Valhalla.
It's going to be a lot busier this time next week though, isn't it?
It is, yeah. I'm looking forward to seeing it. We're going to be coming down on the Friday and then obviously in the park for the whole weekend, so it's going to be really nice. Plenty of footage, plenty of updates from Pleasure Beach. So we'll make our way around the perimeter of the park as always and see what work's been taking place. Amanda Thompson put on a really nice picture of the incline loop going on the other day, so that was really good from inside the park. So we'll see what we can see from outside here from that. But yeah, what a lovely day. It's the best day we've had. This is down here, isn't it?
Yeah, the sun's shining beautifully over the horizon.
And as you can probably tell with the sound quality, there's no wind at all.
Beautiful.
It's a lovely day
Much
for
better.
it today. So yeah, we'll come up here, have a little stroll around, and we'll get some Icon updates along the way.
Means less editing for you, doesn't it?
It does. So we'll start off just here opposite the Star Pub, where we can get a really nice zoom in there, just behind Skyforce, at the incline loop, and also that inline twist there as well. Look at that, all that track, really compact there as well. You can just make out Steeplechase entrance sign just behind there as well. And yeah, I must say the inversion there looks fantastic. Really like the look of that. The incline loop looks a bit different to how I was expected in terms of the steepness of it. I thought it might be a bit more banked at the top. It's still an incline loop, but it's not like as much as I was expecting with that. But this inline twist, 0G roll, whatever you want to call it, that's really come on. That looks fantastic. Really pleased with that. And hopefully it doesn't go too fast over that as well, so you'll get quite a bit of hang time when you're on there as well. Yeah, they really haven't stopped, and considering the weather's not been amazing in Blackpool over the past week, you know, they've done really well. Oh wow, this is a really nice shot then, looking over at Icon, straight there through the Pleasure Beach arch. Obviously you can see Big Dipper, you can see the Big One, just a really nice view of that coaster peeking out there through the archway to Pleasure Beach. It'd be really nice for them to actually put something back on these archways, whether it was just a logo or a mascot for the park, something like that. I mean, it used to have Funshine on there, and we know that they've sort of gone away from Funshine over recent years, but it'd just be nice to have something back on them archways again. Obviously this one here, it'd be interesting to see if it does end up staying, especially with the hotel, what's going to be going in here in a couple of years' time. But there's still an archway down at the main entrance as well, where it would be nice to see something on in the long term. Seen some footage of the Big One testing here at Blackpool Pleasure Beach before it opens to the public again next week. Looking forward to that. And we're now over here at the Blackpool Pleasure Beach train station, where we can get a good zoom into the park. And we can also see from here more track has gone into place. This is for the section that will interact with Steeplechase and the Big Dipper. And you can see just there, that section of track, what I'm zoomed in on now, that comes just after the incline loop before making its way and interacting with the S-bend and things, which all goes next to Steeplechase. If you have a little look to the right hand side there as well, you can see the track has gone into place where that returns before making its way round into the inversion just there, the inline twist. So have a little zoom in on that just there. track is about 80% complete now. Not too sure if the track's going to place on the lower section here. Obviously the S-bend itself, which is just down to the left of the screen now. Not too sure if that's in place, but we can see a few pieces of track low down. Not too sure if they're in position though on supports yet. It's quite hard to tell from outside the park. But yeah, certainly very exciting. And like I say, there's not much track really left to do. You've got a little section that interacts with the Grand Prix, which hasn't got in yet because of access. And obviously you've got the rest of the 2 launches to go in, but not too much at all. It's really looking like the track will be complete, ready for when the park opens next weekend. Here we go, we've got another delivery making its way around to the site just there. That was a good time, a bit of interaction with the RCS guy in there.
I just spotted it, I was like, sure, turn around.
Turn around the camera, quick, turn around. But here we can see some of that track on ground level. This is definitely installed here. A little zoom in there over the fence. That was hilarious. And you see just there the track which interacts there with Big Dipper and Steeplechase. I think Alex has spotted a bit further down here as well. Let's have a little.
Down a little bit, just a little bit closer. Well, I can kind of marked out with this black bag on the floor.
Yeah.
Blackpool, really.
So I can't believe you got your shorts on there, Alex.
Just here, it's hard to make out, but just through the little piece of tree underneath. The
little piece of tree. There we are.
There you go. You can just make out some piece of track standing alongside Steeplechase there. Definitely.
That does look like that's installed, doesn't it? So maybe what I was saying just on the bridge is wrong. Maybe the track is already in place down at this section. They've been doing it the past couple of days.
There's nowhere from outside the perimeter of the park you will be able to see that. It's impossible. I'm going to show you in the big blue where you're right next to Steeplechase. Around the edges, it's impossible to see it, so it's really hard to tell, unless of course the park posts anything, Amanda Thompson, the managing director, puts anyone on a Twitter account. We'll have to see. But,
yeah, exciting times. But yeah, we'll come back up here a little bit later on. I think that's all we're going to see for now. We're going to make our way down back into the centre of Blackpool, have a look round, and then later on we're going to be back up here at the ticket centre to do our season pass registration. So we'll be able to get onto the plaza and have a first look and hopefully see a little bit through the gates of where Wild Mouse once stood. So we'll have a little look at that later on. So from looking at the support, what is now being lifted into place there by the RCS crane, and what was on the truck just, it seems that there's still some supports and track to go into place at the section down by Steeplechase. Like Alex said, it's really hard to tell from outside the park. We could see some pieces in place there, but it wasn't sure if all of it had been done or just a couple of bits. This is obviously proof that there's only a couple of bits of track in place down there, as we see more of these tiny supports get lifted into place there. It's precision though, isn't it, with that? There's so much around it, especially when you've got coasters going around as well. And there we are, that's getting lifted down. We've just seen that delivery. What was there on the back of the truck? Like 3 more supports. So yeah, it looks like quite a bit of work taking place today down on that section. Really not long until this coast is complete now. So it's been a couple of hours since we were last up here at Blackpool Pleasure Beach. Just been down to Madame Tussauds down in Blackpool Centre. Just come up to have a look at the car park where all the supports and track for Icon have been stored since the end of last year now, and there's really not much left on here at all. You've got a few track sections just here, which I'm presuming are for the section of track which goes over Grand Prix towards the station. That's not been put in place yet, as I mentioned earlier in the video, and I'm presuming that's because of access. You've also got the LSM launches there as well, and you've got the RCS crane next to them. Maybe they're going to be some of the next parts to go in. Like I said earlier on though, there's really not much left in terms of construction for Icon. Obviously you've got a lot of groundwork and things to do around the ride, the queue line, the shop. That looks like it's coming on though, actually, from what we've seen from Amanda's pictures. But yeah, it certainly is very exciting. Obviously Pleasure Beach opens in a week, and this car park is most likely going to be back in action, which is crazy really. I think all of us thought a few weeks ago, God, there's still a lot of track on this car park to put up. But here we are at the start of February, and there's only a few sections and the launch track left. So very exciting. We'll have a little walk round, and then we're going to go and pick up our passes. So we'll have a little look in the ticket centre before wrapping up the vlog. way into the ticket centre here at Blackpool Pleasure Beach, and like I mentioned earlier on, they do a few different days where you can actually come before the opening and register your pass. So I've got a platinum pass again this year. It's like the 6th or 7th year I've had one now. You got the pass all ready to go. How exciting. And also, you come here and they give you one of these pieces of paper. And I've just noticed we've got some new discounts for this year. Now there's a lot on there. I won't read them all off. But the main things that will probably benefit you if you are getting one is 10% off your Speedy Pass. You get 10% off retail and also selected food and beverage units as well.
Not Burger King.
Not Burger King.
No BS about
Burger
BK.
King.
Can't have BK.
Oh,
sorry.
no. And another really important thing, they've done this for a few years now, but you might not realise, is you also get a day's free admission to Portaventura in Spain and also Isla Magica in Spain as well. So you get one free visit to each of them parks per year on production of your Platinum Pass, which, to be honest, is a good benefit, what a lot of people might not realise.
I think it's really good. I mean, for the price you pay, I mean, depending on obviously when you buy it, it's a good time. Try and buy it towards, you know, the mid to late season time is a good time. I'm sure you agree.
Your cheap pass.
Also, it's February the 2nd. Valentine's Day is not that far away.
Oh, thanks
so
for you bought me.
I haven't bought you anything.
Go on.
But I know my girlfriend's going to be watching this and she doesn't actually know what I've got for Valentine's. This is how she's going to find out. I've just bought her a season pass as a Valentine's present, so I think I win on this
So
one.
she can come and ride.
She can come and ride Icon when it opens.
And yeah, that's it for the Icon update. Quite interesting. They're actually being quite public here about Icon's opening. We were chatting to one of the ladies about it, and she actually said that the track should be finished by next weekend, and the ride will be opening mid-April. Now, obviously, we could take this. It could just be, you know, it could be rubbish.
Codswallop.
Yeah, Codswallop. But it did sound like they've been quite open, and a few people have been talking about it here. So yeah, you heard it here first. It's looking like Icon could be mid to late April, which is really good. Very, very exciting. So stay tuned for another update next week where we'll be inside Blackpool Pleasure Beach for the opening day. Of course, we'll be filming a full vlog from the park as well, where we'll have a little look around all the other changes for this year and film our separate Icon update as well. So we'll see you inside Blackpool Pleasure Beach next weekend for the opening. Thank you very much for watching. Here on Theme Park Worldwide, that means it's time to cue those credits. Bye guys.